Well, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Thoughts and Crep Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Anjo here with I was gonna say part 3. It's definitely not part 3. It's a 3-heart run. Yeah, it's part 187 of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, or just Tears of the Kingdom for short. Hope you guys are all doing well today, and actually that is better. That is definitely better. So I was doing some testing, obviously, before I started, because I always do testing before I start recording. And in testing, I was like noticing my voice was sounding a little bit weird, like not quite normal, and I was like, what's going on with my register? My cadence, my timbre, and yeah, it turns out I just need to gargle a little bit, pause. But no, that really does help, because I had some spicy ramen earlier and it was delicious. I haven't had ramen in a while, and I was like, you know what? I think my spice tolerance has gone up quite a bit. Because like a while back, I started using like Tabasco habanero for like spice instead of their delightful chipotle Tabasco. Because as much as I love Tabasco's chipotle, it's a little too mild, so I end up like burning through it pretty quickly. I was like, I'm mostly using it for recipes anyway, to add like some pepper or like some spice to things. I'll just get the hotter one. Like, not ghost pepper. I'm not like, masochist. Says the guy who has to platinum all the FromSoft games. But yeah, I still, and I looked in the ingredients and stuff. I was like, oh, they do some like a little bit of mango and banana in there, like a little bit of sweet to balance out the spice, dude. Yeah. I was like, I was vibing with it, and I was like, man, plus like the flavor profile is really good too for habanero. Like, granted, it's kind of it's a sliding scale, sort of like jalapenos. Like, there are more mild ones, and there are definitely like hotter ones that will just burn everything. And like for the mild ones, I like them, like thin slice the like flesh of the pepper, like top it on a sandwich or something with like some like fresh cilantro and like maybe onion, cabbage or something. Anyway, but yeah, spice tolerance. So I used to use like 5 drops, I think, in like a bowl of ramen of this habanero sauce, and it was about the right temperature. And this time I was like, I'm gonna go. I think I can do double that now. So I did like 10 drops. And man, it had some kick. It was delicious, but like it wasn't too much to where it was just like a burning sensation and not like enjoyable, you know? Kind of felt like Tommy Chong a little bit when he was on Hot Ones, and he was like, yeah, man, that was good. Let's go for another round. Like at the end, I was like, okay, cool, bro. Like literally the only guy that's ever, as far as I know, the only person that's ever been on the show to be like, yeah, that was tasty. Let's, can we do another? Um, okay, so we got organized last time. That's why we're here. Yeah, we got our weapons organized. And yeah, on today's episode, I do have notes. I do have my notes because it's been a little bit. It's the first recording of a new session. And yeah, we're doing the Leviathan quest today, which apparently I did look into it. It's 3 parts, and you kind of have to start it at one particular part. And then we're gonna dive back into the main quest stuff. However, there is one other thing that I'm hoping to do for this playthrough as well that I kind of just remembered about. Because you guys may remember a while back I said um, one thing I wanted to do was go back to the various towns and like have a look around for like quests and stuff. We did that for Hitano like pretty thoroughly. And I said we'll probably go back and do the same thing for Lurland since we did the whole restoration project thing. Haven't done that yet. We did Gerudo Town like pretty damn thoroughly, and Kakriko, I think pretty thoroughly in Kakriko, at least the stuff we could do. But I think we'll probably do that as like victory lap kind of a thing towards the end. That way, like I can kind of gauge, um, kind of where we're at with like series, the timing, and like moving into the next series. Which, by the way, at the time of recording, the January Members' Choice poll wrapped up recently, and the winner, which was to determine the series that will follow this one, is Wind Waker HD. So good news to all you Zelda fans out there. Like, we're going to be doing another Zelda series right after this series, and it's one of my favorite 3D games. Like, before this one, I had said, I think after I did Breath of the Wild, which I'll probably redo that at some point. Probably on Switch too. That seems like a good reason to do that. I had said before that, like when I first played it, I was like, this might be my new favorite Zelda, but I think I like Wind Waker a little bit better and probably Minish Cap a little bit better. Because, yeah, Minish Cap is pretty much my favorite Zelda in general. Oracle of Seasons is pretty high up there, too. Just funny, because a lot of people refer to those as the Capcom ones, which kind of, they weren't directly developed with, like, Capcom's, like, whatever the equivalent of their R&D one is, it was a team called Flagship. But, yeah. No, Wind Waker is a game that's very near and dear to my heart. And I have Wind Waker HD on the Wii U because that's the only place it is. And I've done some modifications to make that a little bit nicer, but still a lot of Wii U consoles are dying out there. And like once they do, there's kinda nothing you can do. I mean, sort of. There is a way to fix it, supposedly, if you have like a NAND backup of your console, which I do. Actually, that was part of the modifications thing. So even if it dies, I could resurrect it to kind of future-proof my Wii U, which I am going to do at some point, but I'd have to probably pay some kind of repair shop person something to do it because I don't have the tools. And I don't know. Not sure I want to invest in like the tools necessary. I'd rather just have a professional do it that's already familiar with the process. You know what I mean? Because like I have like zero experience with like soldering and especially with like PCBs and stuff like that. So no. Anywho's wits. However, my Wii U was refurbished when I got it, so I don't know if it's already future-proofed in that same capacity and what exactly the failure component is that's common in the Wii U, but I don't know. Might look into that at some point. But it is working fine, at least for now. Last time I checked, which was like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. But it should be fine. Anyway, if it doesn't turn on, then yeah, we'll do the runner-up series. But it should be okay. So I was checking the side quest thing to be like, oh, well, maybe we already accepted the first part of the quest, and yeah, we did. Glory to Zora. Glory. Every time. It just reminds me of that. Photographing a choo-choo. What the fuck? Oh, did I keep all those pictures? I did. Does he want a regular choo-choo, or does it matter? Does it matter? Why are these all... Oh, because it was for the compendium? These are compendium pictures? This has a horse in it. That's a compendium. Or those are the ones I saved into the compendium? So they have pictures? Because this one has a compendium. I took that for the compendium too. Alright, whatever. Don't need this one either. Strange. Okay. Anyway, so this person was at East Akala Stable. Her name is Loon. She was a big fan of like the colossal fossils, as she's calling it, the Leviathan skeletons. You met Loon near East Akala Stable, a lover of all things ancient and their inherent adventurous qualities. She's on her way to see the fossil of an extinct Leviathan in Eldon. Eldon, in the lands between? Eldon's flank. Interesting way to put it. So we do have a nearby fast travel point. I'm just gonna use that. So anyway, special thanks to the Thoughts on Crap Show members who support the show a bit more directly and also voted on the January's Members' Choice Poll. And hope you guys enjoy that upcoming series, but yeah, we'll have another one for February. I don't know what it's going to be. It might be for a series of streams instead of like like a video series. I could do that. There's actually, yeah, because there's been a number of things I've done on stream that I could bring back potentially. Kinda sucks you can't... Wait, am I still crouching? No, I'm not. Maybe it counts as sneaking? No, I'm just walking. Oh, because sneaking... I think it only affects visibility when you're moving. don't like shooting deer. Oh dear. Which, by the way, that was kind of... Oh, you can shoot while you're surfing? I don't know that. Yeah, still learning shit, like, way deep into my second playthrough. Oh, what was the point? Thing. Oh, that was a reference, right? That was a reference to Looney Tunes, by the way. Which, I thought recently, like, I didn't remember specifically, but I thought Looney Tunes, like, started before, like, the Disney cartoons, because that was, like, Warner Brothers. And, like, that wasn't, hey, Danjo has a thing. As a cartoon historian, no, it's take what? Oh, there we go. No, I just like seem to remember something that was not accurate. Yeah, they started like a year later, because it was like 1920 something. It was a very long time ago. Oh, I know what this is about. Okay. I'm not going to do this yet, because I might have to trigger the other thing first. I don't really know. You know, some people give Link shit because he's short. I am super glad that he's short. He was a tall motherfucker, like, just like squeezing into tight little spaces would be a lot harder. Oh, this is her, right? Anyway. So I couldn't find, because I was curious, because I was like, man, I know there were all kinds of problems, like, with the early Looney Tunes and, like, why they wouldn't air them nowadays, because, like, there were, there have been a lot of changes in the sense of, like, what is age appropriate in the past, like, oh, I don't know, 100 years. Is it? It hasn't quite been around that long. I think they said it started in 1929. That's crazy to think about. Almost 100 years, though. Damn. So, oh, you're shaking my eyes. Aw, Loon. Thank you. Wow, you've got some weird eyes, lady. Take a look at these. So yeah, it was kind of disappointing because I wanted to try watching some of those early ones, and I couldn't find any way to watch them. Like like some of the first episodes, I couldn't find them. Like the earliest one I could find was I think Baseball Bugs, which is like can I pull that up without? Hold on. I know, I know. Slightly unprofessional of me to like actually look something up while I'm recording, and I wasn't intending this to be a deep dive, but what year was that? Baseball bugs. 1946. So still pretty early. They have a plot synopsis. No, still, yeah, the Mel Blanc era, right? Some people pronounce it Mel Blanc. I don't know if that's actually correct, but I've always said Mel Blanc. I've heard it being said as Mel Blanc before. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's in. Okay, so that was the first episode on the Looney Tunes Golden Collection Volume 1, Disc 1. Oh, so maybe those early ones were only on VHS and Laserdisc? It's like some earlier collections. Okay, so on Laserdisc, they had the Golden Age of Looney Tunes. And Baseball Bugs was Volume 3, Side 7. But yeah, that's. Yeah, it started in 1930. Sorry. Oh, and Merry Melodies was the spin-off, right? Okay. Right. And Looney Tunes was like play on Disney's Silly Symphonies. Right. Which I think started a year before, in 1929, I believe. Yeah, 1929. Yeah. So it was literally 1 year. Right. Oh, and I guess Donald Duck was introduced in Silly Symphonies. Okay. Oh, but Steamboat Willie was in 1928. And that was the first one. Okay. Still, like, around the same time. I like those early Disney cartoons. They're kind of the same bag. I just always like Looney Tunes better. Um, the animation was a little bit interesting, more interesting. Like the comedy was a bit more, actually funny. But I guess in the early 40s they started doing Technicolor. Oh, okay. So they didn't colorize those, or maybe they did, but okay. So that would have been. Yeah, because Merry Melodies was already in Technicolor. But like the early Looney Tunes were in black and white. The first like several years. So yeah, but anyway, so that would make sense why I couldn't find those anywhere is because they were only on VHS and shit. Because I guess they didn't release any of the early ones, or didn't re-release any of the early ones before like I guess the black and white era. So I don't know. Kind of want to watch those though, because I remember watching them when I was younger, like the black and white Looney Tunes. Because as soon as I pulled up that first one, I was like, "Wait, Baseball Bugs is in color? What?" But yeah, that's not. Yeah, not until 1946. So they already had 16 years of Looney Tunes by the time that came out. Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, some of those early ones were kind of inappropriate by today's standards. Had a feeling you'd turn up. Take a look. Anyway, sorry. I should have put up the rant graphic thing. Which actually, do I still have the rant graphic? Did I replace that with something or. No, there it is. Yep. Cool. Future reference. It's pretty impressive that the Leviathan's eyes were fossilized too, right? Like, that doesn't seem possible? Wrong. Because look again, the left eyeball is missing. Like in a normal skeleton. And after I came all this way, I wish I could have seen him with both his cute little eyes still in his head. But why would they be. Why would that be part of the fossil? The eyes would have disintegrated. That other eyeball has to be around here somewhere, right? Nope. I'd pay a small fortune for a chance like that. Alright, she said nothing about my attire. Fine. I feel like this would be a lot more of a challenge run if we couldn't use fairies or upgrade our armor. Because man, having extra armor and like the boosts that come with like the armor sets, massively helpful. Massively helpful. Like, kind of irrelevant in a way. Or even just like saying no fairies. That would be like, hello? This is the eyeball. There we go. Even though it looks like a boulder, and it is a boulder. Whatever. It took so long to walk all the way out here. Wish I could have seen him with both of his eyes in his head. Wait. Huh? I'm not gonna squeal like that, no. I could see both his little eyes. Oh, just look at him, that big ferocious face, those cute round eyes. Not sure whether to cower in fear or pat him on his adorable baby head. Baby head? That's a massive fucking whatever. He's not just complete, he's perfect. So you found his eye and put it back together again? Thank you. Here, take this. It's the least I can do after you made my historical dreams come true. Thanks. I could stay here staring all day, but still 2 more Leviathans to meet. Hardly wait to see the next one. How to choose? Maybe the wee Leviathan in Hebra is feeling lonely. Let me see your map. I'll show you where to find him. Oh. He's supposed to be around here somewhere. Oh, I just can't wait to see how cute the little guy is. In fact, what am I waiting for? I'm off to see him now. So long. Just have a thing for, like, giant bones. Like, wink! Like, trots off. Skipping. Alright. Yeah, didn't we... Oh, dude, I marked a thing that is like... Wait, did I look that up at some point, or did I estimate that? Or did I just see it and left as stand? I don't remember. I think that's the cave entrance to what she's talking about. Alright, cool. Nice. Nah. Well, that kind of looks like something, doesn't it? It's lower in elevation. I mean, that seems like a solid way to get there. Like, hop down here and then hop down there. And it's not actually to the dot. Like, we're going here. So... yeah, that seems doable. A little northwest, then west by northwest. Seems about right. Sounds about right. Yeah, right. Speaking of upcoming series, I actually should probably start new recording for Retro Classics today. Find bigger pants. Alright. Oh, that's not what I'm... Man, these shadows are having a rough day. There we go. I think we already did this, right? Wasn't this just on the way up? Yeah. Bit of a winding path. Damn it. Damn it, why... I wasn't just gonna, like, pass that by. I was like... yeah, found a freaking shrine. Give me a second. Oh, this is actually pretty close. And that is on the surface. What is this about? Did I just skip a thing? I was wondering about this recently. I was like, why is there a star? Nope. Oh shit. Hmm. Guess I don't need that. But why is there a star here? I think it was because I was curious, like, why there was a hole here. So maybe there was something. It might have just been the geography was interesting. So it's like, there has to be something there, right? Damn it. Oh, is this a hot spring? I mean, I'm not freezing my ass off, so... I think so? Also, I'm not missing any hearts. Can I... do something stupid and intentionally get hurt? See if this hurts or heals? Because I think that mechanic is still in the game, like from Breath of the Wild, where you can... Should be high enough, right? No? Come on, Link, I know you take fall damage. Here we go. Motherfucker. Nope. Eh, that's fine. Mm-hmm. This is a hot spring, alright. Is it not going to restore all my health? Oh, there we go. Is there any other... Oh, is a sizzle fin. Why is there a cave down here? Oh, is this just to use Ascend to get next to the shrine? Probably. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the only reason for this. I guess we're like pretty close to the thing. I mean, I'm not seeing anything else significant around here, so I'm just gonna pop in here real quick. It might just be one of those ones like, congratulations, here's a blessing. I mean, I doubt it. It wasn't like, oh, it's one of these naked challenges? I freaking love these things. Ooh, it's a stealth one too. Okay. Yeah, these are like my favorite ones. Because again, like, ordinarily would not be hard. Because, like, you still have your heart containers. But on 3 hearts doing these? Like, dude, yes. Like, you pretty much die in one shot. It's kind of great. So I'm actually going to put this back on here. I will come back for this one. That's not what this episode's about. So we'll do some shrine wrap up at some point. I don't think it's all that far. I can probably just hoof it. Which, if you guys haven't heard that phrase before, basically it's just an old way of saying, like, walking to a place instead. Wait, I have snow boots. Oh, they don't have cold protection. Why don't they have cold protection too? Fine, I'll wear more clothing. Shit. After all, I don't know where the freaking cave entrance is. I'm guessing it's around here. But I don't actually know for sure. Is that a cave? What is this? Like, my other question too, like, what the hell is this? That does not look natural. That is where I put the stamp, so I mean... Looks like this is probably the right place. May as well. It was on its way out anyway. Oh, I have a sledge shield too. This'll be fun. There we go. You're all... Yeah, bro. Zebra Great Skeleton. Cool. Assuming that campfire down there is probably Loon. And there's Luminous Stone, which is great to see. Oh, I think it's a little bit warmer in the caves. Oh yeah, I sold off some bright blooms because I was like, man, I keep finding bright blooms. And I'm not using... Because I was already at the max, and I was like, well, I'll just sell like 200 of them. Like, I pretty much use the larger ones anyway, because they provide more light, you know? Like, just collecting bright blooms and never using them. Oh, jeez. Oh, my stomach was starting to hurt a little bit, and then, like, I just had a nice fart, and it, feels a little bit better now. I'm probably gonna have a very interesting shit later. Because that ramen was spicy. little spicier than my OnlyFans, you know what I mean? Just kidding. Joking. Ooh, fucking diamond, baby. I feel like they do that entirely on purpose. Put bomb flowers like right next to mining spots. Like, don't get overzealous, you'll blow yourself up. This one is ginormous. Oh, that's her, alright. I mean, it's somebody. I didn't, get close enough to determine who the fuck it was, but who else would be down here? You know? There's probably going to be some kind of puzzle in here or something. I don't know. It seems that way. I do really like the reverb effect of, like, this cave. Kind of really cool. There's a bit of an echoey thing to it going on. A long decay, as they say. And there is a lot of mining in here. There's a very large chunk of ice. It's supposed to melt that shit? Hmm. It's very possible. Kind of weird because on the Great Sky Island they have that section with like the cold water. It's like super fucking cold, you can't swim in it. I feel like they haven't utilized that again. Like, it's kind of the only place I remember seeing water that cold. It's kind of weird they introduced this mechanic like it was gonna be something, and then oh, that's definitely something. That's a breakable wall. Okay. Okay, so where am I in regards to... Okay. I'm just gotta get my bearings again, I think. Is that a bubble frog? Oh, there's Loon. Okay. Okay. And so they just put them like way out of the normal... That's probably why they put so much shit on the ground. So you wouldn't notice this fucking bubble frog up there. Well, guess what? I noticed. And I got a Gerudo bow. Shit. apparently it's the max distance out. Headshot. Yatch. Oh yeah, I gave Colton, whoever, I gave him like all my bubble gems. It's like I thought I had like 40 of the. Oh right. I thought you might show up. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Because of the property of reality being based purely off perception? No. But tell me anyway. How adorable is this sharp little mouth and this Leviathan skeleton? Looks so different from the one in Elden too. Maybe he's another species? I literally just saying that. He was actually eavesdropping the whole time, just like taking notes, be like, okay, potentially a different species, okay. Or should I say she? What if they're the same species? One's a boy and one's a girl. Oh, it's just so fascinating. Am I gonna have to find this thing's dick? Which makes it even sadder that some of this little dumpling's bones are missing. Gotta go. See for yourself. Well, a lot of its bones are missing, presumably, like based on the size of this. Like, this is just the torso. Like, where's the fucking legs and shit? In addition to one missing fin bone. Missing fin bone? One of the bones in this cutie spine is detached. Okay. Every step I took on the long walk here, I thought, I can't wait to see the fully intact Leviathan fossil. Why did you assume it'd be fully intact? I bet the missing bones are still right nearby, too. Oh, I wish I could see it all together. I'd pay anything for one good look at it. Anything like $50 to somebody who wants to find the other pieces. Okay, so one of them's... Alright, I'm assuming one's in that breakable wall. What did she mean, detached fin? Oh. Like what kind of looks like a finger right there? There's like a little chunk right there and like... Is that what you mean? Oh, that's probably the thing in the wall over here. We doing on time? Oh, we're out of time. Okay. Alright, so we'll have to finish this up on the next one. Since we've already came here, I thought something I was using broke. Oh, the bow broke, right. Shit. Sorry, I didn't see that flint there until a second ago. Oh my goodness, dude. I just started using this thing. Alright, let's get this back a little bit and just... Okay. I mean, that's gotta be what she means, right? there is another one right there. Oh, room for it. Oh, still. Oh, is that a bonfire? Aha. Still, there might be like some gems in here or something. Plus, I mean, there's an extra claymore right there, so... But why not? Downside is I have no idea what direction this thing's supposed to go. Maybe like... No? Fucker, just snap into place. Thank you. Jeez. Literally the last thing I tried. I mean, the last possible thing it could have been. Alright, I'm just gonna do this the way that Breath of the Wild taught me. Alright. Hold. Yeah, we could just start with one. Are you shitting me? There we go. That didn't take near... I guess that was mostly ice. Which makes sense. This thing's fucking huge. It's gotta be what, like... Seriously not correct? Why? Oh, it has like... Okay. Gotcha. Wait. Hmm? Is it this way then? Okay. So how are these ones? Oh, does the large one go on the bottom? Or no? Oh, it's kind of like turned. Oh, that's the large one. Kind of going off to the left. Oh, I see how that could be considered to be the top. Okay. Alright. And the direction... is backwards. Okay, so I had it right the first time, sort of. Oh, that counted apparently? Even though that's kind of what I did the first time. I mean, maybe the rotation was off or I don't know. Whatever. Alright, let's see. In the Gerudo one, which I kind of already did, but I didn't know you had to do these in any particular order. There was a thing on top of it to do. Checking around, looking for anything. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Damn it. Alright. Never mind. I didn't see anything up there. She said I want to see the full thing. After all that walking, I was really hoping to see the Leviathan fully intact. You fixed it? You fixed it? Look at that, it's good as new. I'll take a moment to drink it all in. Those elegant fins, that rigid back, it's simply breathtaking. I really can't thank you enough for fixing my precious Leviathan. This is for you. It's the least I can do after getting to see such a darling fossil. No problem. I'd love to stay here gazing, but there's still one more Leviathan out there. There's more in the depths, but, you know. It's been waiting for me for years, and I don't want to make them wait even a second more. Last Leviathan is in Gerudo, and that's my next stop. Actually, let me see your map. Yeah, I know where it is. Should be around here. How adorable do you think they'll be? My money's on super adorable. What am I doing waiting around here? Gotta hit the road. Wait for me, cute little Leviathan. I'm coming for you. I'm guessing that's like the point. Like, they're the opposite of small, so it's like, oh wow, so cute. It's a little bit of a misnomer, sorta. There's a different word for that though, when it's what is that called? I can't think of it. Alright, whatever. Actually, I might still need the sled shield. How's it still in perfect shape? I jumped on it and wrote it down here. Whatever. Alright guys, well, I could just make this one a little bit longer and go do the Gerudo one. Fine, I'll suck it up and do the Gerudo one. Alright. Because I'd rather put a nice little, neat little bow on this than like drag this out to another episode where we're going to be shifting gears a little bit. So, where... Yeah, I know where it is. But where's the marker that she gave me? Oh, it's like right on top of it. Okay. Is this... Oh, inside the temple? I don't want to go inside the temple. Do we have a sky? No, there's no sky islands over the Gerudo Desert. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. I guess it's not that weird, but um, yeah, that'll be fine. I mean, it does give me another excuse to make like a sand surfing, whatever you want to call it, vehicle. I think they just called it a hovercraft before. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay. Uh, all right, now we're fine. Okay, so what is it? It's a fan, a steering stick, and a sled, basically. I think. Oh, and a light. But I saved a favorite that has the recipe without a light. Oh, this is kind of an island anyway, so we would have been kind of stuck if I didn't do this. I mean, not stuck. I could have made a hover bike, but yeah, whatever. That should be the spot. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's not in here. Yeah, it has been a minute since I've been here, so that would make sense. All the stuff respawned. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I remember this one. The puzzle probably reset too, so might have to redo the things I did last time. Or this is exactly the same. Oh! No, this was not here last time. The little skull. Was that how they're gonna play it off? Like it's like a kind of a mother and child kind of thing? Okay. Alright, I know exactly how to do this one. Cool. Yeah, this will only take a minute. The baby, maybe? Maybe, baby. I knew I'd find you here. I think you might love fossils even more than I do. Yeah, I've been here before. So, hey, take a look at this fossil. Doesn't it look kind of like a child? None of it is. Child? Yeah, I mean, just look at it. It's, like, small. Do you think the little one could be the bigger Leviathan's child? I mean, it's hard to tell from the skull. They look pretty similar, extremely similar, in fact. Just imagine the fossils of the parent and child Leviathan side by side. Could the child fossil's body and tail still be somewhere nearby? I sure hope so. Traveled so far, I can't just go home without seeing them together and intact. I'd pay any price, like $50. Alright, fine. Okay, so I believe one of them was in the sand? I guess the sand is gone, but the tail's still here. Oh, and there's the body. Wait, wasn't that the body that was in the ceiling? Or... like, I know there's been a blood moon since I've been here, but maybe since I already did the things and they're quest specific, maybe they didn't reset? Because one was in the ceiling, like in a bunch of breakable rocks and shit, and there was a Korok up here. Right there, hey buddy. Yeah, I don't see any breakable rocks on the ceiling. Okay. See, I think those were the pieces down there. Okay. Like, the large ones are the ones I actually use, so I'm gonna grab those. Damn it, that was a hardy lizard. Just didn't see him until he got close, because draw distance and the 30 FPS thing. Oh, there's a fan because the piles of sand that used to be here. Okay, so I'm assuming I just need to get it close like last time. There's kind of a missing fin on this one. This one? I mean, it's not going to be perfect. Wait, do I actually have to, like, fuse these? Because before, you just had to get it, like, close enough. That seems awfully specific. Yeah, it's gotta be right side up. It's gotta be right? I mean, that looks pretty fucking close. I knew the fossil was a baby Leviathan. After all, just look at them. You can totally see the family resemblance. I can just picture the two of them swimming through the ancient oceans. Oh, like in Wind Waker? Put the baby Leviathan fossil back together for me, didn't you? It's so darling, I can hardly stand it. Here, take this reward before I lose my mind. It's $50. My life is complete. Visiting the Elden, Heber, and Gerudo regions, meeting all the cute little Leviathans. This parent and child combo may be the cutest of all. I just want to stay with this adorable Leviathan fossil family forever. Call me Cave Girl Loon, because I'm just gonna stay here. Is that really it? Seriously? Okay, that... Like, no fanfare? Or anything cool like that? Literally just like, here's $50. Fuck, bro. Okay, what's the main quest? Like, seriously. Usual phenomena, just strange phenomena, hoping to find clues about Zelda. She appeared each time, so someone like, oh, maybe Pearl can make sense of this. She's waiting and lookout landing. Okay. Enough dicking around. Next episode, guys, we're gonna go back to the main quest. We're basically just gonna do main quest stuff until like the end of the game, for the most part. However, like I said before, I do want to head back to the towns to get the other like kinda main quests. Like, I don't know if any of them count as main quests. They're probably all side quests, to be real. And I might have to check a guide because I did say eventually we're going to be doing every main quest and every side adventure. Well, the side adventures are done. So that just leaves the final 9 main quests, which sounds like a lot. We have 4 out right now, which we already know. So we can actually knock that down to 5. Yeah, 5 that we don't know about. That sounds like a lot, but it might actually... We might naturally get to all those without checking a guide. I'm not entirely sure, to be real. That sounds like more than what I was anticipating. So there might be a rogue one out there somewhere. Yeah, not really sure. But that's gonna do it for today. And I don't know if something's automatically gonna trigger if we get close to Lookout Landing. So for the time being... Actually, you know what? I don't think anything happens in this cave. And Loon's here. I'm assuming she has plot armor. So yeah, we'll just end it here. It's been a nice run, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Just kidding. We're ending the episode. But yeah, no, thanks for being here. And we'll be back day after tomorrow, same time as usual. 11 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna do it for today. And man, that was underwhelming with the Leviathan stuff. But of course, before we get going, one might even say a massive disappointment. Anyway, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, the amazing people who helped make it possible: Navels Draconis, Aaron Schick, 97 Johnny Boy, and Big Diarrhea Dump. Thank you so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it. And if you guys want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below. If you don't know what I'm talking about, because there's no join button for you, there's also a link in the description that talks about becoming a channel member. And before we get into the membership tiers thing, real quick, a word on YouTube handles in case you guys are unfamiliar with what YouTube handles are. That is why 97 Johnny Boy has an @ symbol in front of the screen name there. That is a YouTube handle. They are unique identifiers on YouTube that help with navigation. So you can either punch it into search in the YouTube search thing, whatever. It'll narrow down your results if it's a relevant handle by quite a bit. Or you can just go straight to a channel by using the handle in the URL. So you can just Go to youtube.com/@97johnnyboy, and it'll take you straight there. Just like to get back here, you can go to youtube.com/@thefartsandcrapshow. But but yeah, membership tiers start at $3 a month. It's only 10 cents a day, gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on the channel via the Members' Choice polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full 7 days over on the membership tab, and we did just wrap one up for the month of January 2025. And the winner for that, as I mentioned earlier, was Wind Waker HD, which will be starting once this series wraps up. We will have one for February coming up probably towards the end of the month, yet again. That's kind of been the trend lately. Not pattern, trend, same thing. It's kind of been the pattern lately. So more than likely, yeah, it'll be towards the end of the month once again. But I'm not really sure. I'll have a better idea the closer we get to about halfway through the month. So, yeah, so stay tuned for that or whatever, but more than likely, it'll at least be in the back half of the month. But this is an approximation of future announcements from the past, so if you guys want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, totally get it. The bell does not work for me either, but there are 4 other ways you guys can stay up to date. We have the community tab here on the channel. Oh, sorry, it's a posts tab. They don't call it the community tab anymore, which is strange. Honestly, I've been saying community tab for a long time. And recently I went to go to the community tab and it wasn't there, it just said posts. And I was like, what was wrong with calling it the community tab? That's kind of better. I mean, posts is fewer letters, but that's about it. What's the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, the post tab, right? So there's that tab here on the channel. The 4 things, right? The Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, or the Discord. I always post on all 4 of those whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. Which I think they still call it a banner. It's kind of more of a generic term. Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that is I think that's gonna do it for now. So sorry this one went on a little bit longer than usual. And but we got it done. And next time we can actually dive into the main quest again proper. So yeah. Thanks for being here once again. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have a lovely day.